going? I hope you're well. Are you ready to play? Let's go ahead. We're going to start with the G major scale. After that, we will do rhythm sheet number 3. We'll do a little bit of Colonel Boogie, some gallop, and then we will play through Smash Mouth. So, to start off today, our G major scale. We're going to play this twice. Well, one time, I'd like you just to slur through the whole thing. When we repeat, tongue everything, try to read the ink. We will go up to our A, and we will hold the last note for a full 4 counts. Here we go, starting on G. 1, 2, 3. Now tongue. Please take out rhythm sheet number 3. You will need a pencil, as I would like you to label the countings for measure 17 through measure 20. If you have not been to our band resource website, please do so as soon as possible. There is a sectional video from last week for you to complete, as well as a Google form. Once this video is uploaded and you have completed it, I will have another Google form up as well for you to complete too. So the sooner you do this, the better. If you need to, pause me now. Fill in the counting for 17 through 20. All right, counting time. Measure 17. We've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. Measure 18. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. 18, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. Measure 19. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 19, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now measure 20. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 20 one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. Let's clap all 4 of those together. Here we go. 2, 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. Pause this video now. I would like you to play through measure 17 through 20. If last week you did not play through measures 13 through 16, add that on. So at this point in rhythm sheet number 3, we should have counting all the way to measure 20, and we should be able to play rhythm sheet 3 all the way through measure 20. When you're ready to go on, let's take out Colonel Bogey. At this point in Colonel Bogey, you should be pretty set on everything. Last week we went over the staccatos in various measures, like measure 2 and measure 19, 20, and 24. Today, we're going to play through the whole thing. Yes, the whole thing. We're going to take the first ending, go back to measure 5, and then take the second ending. We are also going to take this at the tempo that I would like to perform it at. So pretty quick. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, we're gonna have to stop. That was my fault. Can you find measure 30? You have a C quarter note, a rest, and then an F. 30. Here we go. 1, 2. Measure 5. I would like you to make sure that you are able to play through all of Colonel Bogey. When you can play it to the tempo that we just did, bump it up. How fast can you go? And that was all the work that we're going to do on Colonel Bogey today. By this point, it should be pretty performance ready. We can focus now instead on Infernal Gallop. So in Infernal Gallop, again, we're just going to run it. You are just going to run it. I'd love to be able to play this with you, but I haven't practiced it, and I would screw you up. So let's find a tempo. This is how fast I would like to be able to do it. Give it your best shot. We'll start at measure 1. Don't be surprised if here and there I play a few of your notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Did you make it? Because we're online the way that we are, I need you guys to really be reflective about your playing, but also be honest with yourself. If there was a section that wasn't as good as the others, maybe in 11 through 18, you didn't quite get the staccatos, or you didn't really differentiate between your accents and your staccatos. Go back and work on it. But we are going to spend the majority of today working on Smash Mouth. In our last video, we should have made it all the way through to measure 64. What we're going to do, we're going to play 4 different sections of this song. We're going to work backward, which is also another approach that you can use on practicing music in your own time. So, first things first, measure 57. There's a lot of chromaticism in there. Break it down. Very slow. Let's do measure 57, 58, and the downbeat of 60. I'll give you the first 3 beats that you rest in measure 57. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Do you need that one again? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Please make sure that we are holding the B natural from the and of 4 and measure 57 through the downbeat of 58. Our C is coming in on the and. 1 and. Let's move on to the next one, measure 59. Same thing. Exactly. I'll give you the 3 beats that you rest. 59. Do not play the first beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now finally, let's do 61, 62, and 63. 61. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Last time, 61. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Let's put the 3 of them together at the same tempo, starting at 57. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Rest, rest. Let's kick up the tempo. and 2 and 3 and. I'm sorry. Last time, this is measure 61. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Again, but faster. 57. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Can you take it up to tempo? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. One and done. Let's measure 57 through 64. But let's take it back. Find measure 48. You can find 49 and then the one right before it. So we're going to go starting at 48, slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're right at 57. A little bit faster now. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Stop. Do you know what the FP means on the and of 4 in measure 55? It is literally called a forte piano. So you're going to go forte piano. But because we have a crescendo, we're going to go loud, soft, loud. Bow. Give it a shot. I can't do a good job of it on the piano, unfortunately. All right. Find 48 again. Let's go a little bit faster. Here we go. 2 and 3 and 4 and. End. 57. Let's take it back further. But before we do, challenge. 48 all the way through 64. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. another shot if you didn't. In the meantime, find your way to measure 37. You should have an A flat and a B flat. We're going to play it from 37 to 47. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 41. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Pretty easy, right? That one should be. Let's do it again, but this time we will go through measure 49. 37. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 41. 'And stop. Successful so far? Good. If so, we're going to go back even further. Find measure 29. We're going to play to measure 33. If you've noticed, 33, we've got an F, and then a weird little kind of falling thing. This is literally called a fall. When it goes up, it's called a glissando, but when it comes down, it's called a fall. It's just going to be 2 or 3 quick notes. Bow. When I hit the note, make sure we hear it. And then just fall. But try to do it in the key signature. So if you are falling, make sure we are hitting an E flat and not an E natural. Alright. 29. Nice and groovy. If you can make it back down, if you can fall back to the B flat, so just all the way to 7th, that might be good. 29 through 33. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Ending there. Are you ready? I would like you to attempt all of Walking on the Sun. So we will start at measure 29 and go through 64. This is under tempo, but we'll get there. Here we go. 29. 1, 2, 3, 4. 34. very end, 64. If you did, congratulations. That's fantastic. Very proud of you and happy for you. Let's keep working on this. 1 all the way through 64. When you work on 29 through 64, try to get the tempo up even more. Right now, we're at quarter note equals 100. But I'd really like us to be at quarter note equals 120. Da 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 da. Because I'm a believer it's going to go even faster than that. Let's work out right there. In the meantime, happy practicing. I hope you're well. Please remember to fill out the Google form that is on the Symphonic Band main page. All right.